Men boys, what are you biggest icks or turn-offs in women girls? Yuzunito. No reciprocation of efforts. Rude and demeaning attitudes. Like aggressively rude or demeaning. That kills it for me. 1-4 when you're in a relationship. When you're with friends and they become distinctly less pleasant to you than when you're alone. Like making fun of you and making jokes at your expense which they normally would not make. Have had it in more than one relationship. Like, what is that about? Phone addiction. No hobbies. People who cannot amuse themselves usually demand your full attention, making you unable to practice your own hobbies. Negativity. Not all days are good, but people who complain about every detail, even if their day would be considered amazing, by most are a pain. Lack of interest. If someone gets bored about your activities, you're not a match. When a woman doesn't hold herself to the same standard that she holds her man. Not to say that the roles and responsibilities of each party need to be exactly the same in any given relationship, but it's the worst when a woman acts a certain way, has a certain attitude, but gets upset when the man acts that way as well. When their dating profile is a list of qualities they want in a man, but doesn't say anything about what they're like or what they bring to a relationship. Please be clean, for the love of God, be clean. Lack of clear and effective communication. If you want something, make that excessively clear, no ambiguity at all. If it's a big thing and the other person isn't getting it, make sure you sit them down in a non-emotionally charged situation. Warn them you're going to be talking about something serious, and then go over it with them until they get it. Source: my now ex-wife wasn't communicative and now basically hates me because I didn't realize how upset she was about some stuff. Treating people like servers, bartenders or cashiers like complete garbage is a huge red flag, and it shows what type of person they really are. If I'm the only one who can even start a text conversation, it just tells me I'm only there to be an ego boost. For example, I must be the one to say good morning first. If not, I'm met with silence, possibly for a few days, followed by a passive-aggressive message about me not being interested. I'm in my late 40s. I broke up with my first girlfriend in grade 7 over this exact issue. Phone calls, not texts. Obviously, if you want to play immature foolish games, go find an immature fool. Only has guy friends. Claims other women are too much drama. Coincidentally is always involved in drama and loves gossip. Always talks about haters and fans. Social media bio. Keep lurking, sis. Absurd caterpillar eyelashes. Absurdly gross long fingernails. The ones who think they need to cut down every other female they see. It's repulsive. No, Karen. I didn't notice the top that woman was wearing until you pointed it out. But even now that I have, it's still not as tacky as the sewage you keep spewing from your mouth. Inability to admit to and apologize for doing rude or shitty things. For example, hey, did you eat the food I made before bed? That was my breakfast. I told you I didn't have time to cook anything before work. Now I'm gonna be late. What makes you think that I ate it? Why are you assuming it was me? We're the only 2 people living here, and you asked me about it before I went to sleep. Maybe you ate it and forgot. No, I didn't drink last night. We had no guests over. I passed out right after putting it away, and now it's gone. I'm less upset about you eating it than I am that you're not being honest. Fine. Everything's always my fault, you asshole. I guess I won't eat anything anymore. Storms away. I've been in this type of scenario more times than I can recall. Just admit what you did and apologize. I'll forget about it in an hour. Freaking out instead of being honest just leads me to eventually breaking off the relationship. I hate this trend where women are getting work done surgery Botox filler to try and achieve that TikTok influencer look. It looks so fake and unnatural. Not to mention everyone just look fucking homogenous, so no one stands out with whatever unique beauty they might have had. I recently visited Santorini. One evening, I had dinner at a place overlooking a very popular spot with an amazing view of the island and the water. I lost count of how many Insta girls dragged their dead-eyed boyfriends there and proceeded to cycle through 2 dozen look-at-me poses while whining photo instructions. Treating people in your life like props or unpaid crew just so you can appear glamorous on social media is a major ike. People who aren't my wife. Threatened to kill herself when I told her that I was no longer interested. Main factor to why I won't take her back.